Hi everyone. I just wanted to give a quick little update because I haven't made a video in some time to post on my Instagram or my YouTube. So this video will talk about a couple of different things. First, the garden, which is where I'm standing now out in the yard, where the garden beds are, to my left, to my right. The left one, the right one, and the one out in front. And then we have the lower garden bed. So currently the status of the garden beds are this. The cucumber plants have given us much produce, and we are super grateful. We have very much enjoyed the cucumbers that those four plants provided. We've shared them with our neighbors and friends and gave them away to some medical people that works with my dad. And then we, of course, as a family, have eaten our share of them. Anyway, I would say, we weren't keeping count totally, but I would say that all in all, the cucumber plants, between all the plants, yielded somewhere probably close to 200 cucumbers. And our tomato plants, they're still alive, although they are reaching their end of life as well. So whatever amounts of tomatoes that we have left, that is probably going to be the end of the tomato season. This is kind of what they look like now. You can see they look a bit shabby. I just actually pruned a whole bunch. This is probably, let me see if I can find the one that actually, if we look at this one, see, we still have tomato around here. We have a cluster of them here. This is probably the best plant here. This one got pruned up quite a bit, and as you can tell, it's looking very bare. But again, the tomatoes, we actually received many tomatoes from Mother Nature this year, so we're so pleased. And I'm always grateful, regardless of the size of the yield. It's just so much fun to do the gardening and so enjoyable. And okay, so then we do have, and of course I posted photos of the Crenshaw melons on the Instagram. We also have currently left in the garden are the bean plants, some peas, which are very small. They will be coming up. Sorry for the out of focus, but I'm moving around. Let me see if I can get back up to the upper garden. A minute. Okay, so you can see this is a very small pea plant where my hands are right here. I don't know if you can see, maybe. And then we have our wax bean plants here. So we have these, one. Oh, hello windmill. We have two here, and then we have this one. Okay, and then we have like our beets. I personally think they're getting ready to come up, but Dad isn't ready for us to pick them yet, so we'll leave them. As you can see, they're really tall. These are the beets. Beets are really good. They're very nutritious. Give you iron. They're very good pickled in salads. I personally do not like beets any other way than pickled, but people like creamed beets. They like sliced beets. If anybody has any interesting beet recipes, open to ideas. But basically, and then the rest, we have some flowers going on and so forth. But the garden, I'm not sure that we're going to be planting anything else after this yields what it does. But it's okay, we've gotten plenty. So then once the garden is complete, which will be sometime around perhaps November or so, then we will start to winterize the garden. And I already have very specific plans on how to shut the garden beds down, cover them, protect them, and winterize them to ensure that proper that proper composting occurs. Oh, see, look here. Hello, tomatoes. Tomatoes. There's more tomatoes on this plant than I thought. Okay, so that's all about the garden. Next thing that I was going to discuss is the Lego piano. I know some of you have been asking me privately about what's going on with that. Why haven't there been any more videos? And the truth of the matter is that we ran into a bit of an issue with the piano is actually completed. Everything is finished. But we did run into an issue with the Bluetooth hub section inside the piano, which is supposed to run the motor to move the keys and the action work up and down, as well as playing the actual tune. It's a bit of a long story, so I'm not going to go into that here on the video. If we can get it up and working correctly, I'll post a video of it. Otherwise, probably what's going to happen is I will post a photo of the completed piano once I get it home. But we're not going to spend a lot of time on the electrical part of it or on the technological part of it, because it's actually been very tedious, to say the least, and rather challenging, and there's only so long we can work on it. The Lego support is fair, could be better, and especially for as much money as was paid for the piano. But all things have a positive ending, and that is that the piano is whole, and even if it doesn't play properly, it will still be a nice conversation piece in my living room. That's really about it for now. Everybody is doing well, family as well, and we just got a little afternoon rain shower, hoping we'll get some more. We're going into our cooler temperatures, I'm hoping, and I'm ready for autumn. Spring and autumn are my favorite seasons, I must say. I can never choose just one. So anyway, wishing all of you happiness and peace, joy and contentment. And may everyone have a beautiful week. And just remember to stop and reflect and take deep breaths. At least 3 or 4 good cleansing deep breaths. That's what I do. Even when you're feeling really good, it's just good to remind yourself to breathe, right? Anyway, talk to everyone later. Bye.